friends, it's time for today's 1, 2, 3 sentence story. Beginning, middle, end. That's right, friends. We're going to write a story. In the first sentence, there is a problem. Bum, bum, bum. But, I said that wrong. I totally said that wrong. Is there a problem right away? No, indeed. At first, we set the scene. That's what happens first. Then there's a problem. And then comes the solution. Solution. Yeah! Now I got it, friends. Okay, have you shared with us a person, place, or thing? I'll write the story based on words that you share with us. It could be an ordinary word. It could be something little or something gigantic. Right? We'll see where today's story goes. A moth. Yes, today's story, it's about a moth. Here we go. It was a lovely Saturday morning, and a moth fluttered through the park. All right, so we know that there's a moth. We know it's fluttering through the park. It's Saturday morning. Is that relevant to the story? Maybe. But now here is the problem. No, the moth just wants to have a lovely Saturday morning, fluttering through the park. Flutter, 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 flutter. Take a moment and think, friends, about a person, place, or thing to share with us that will become the problem for the moth. There's that moth. Look at that moth just having a lovely day at the park. I'll sing a song for the moth. I'm just at the park. I'm just fluttering around. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Fluttering at the park. Oh no, there's a problem. No! Friends, we need you to help us with the word that is the problem. I might have to go to, we got it. It's watermelon. The case of the mysterious watermelon. That might be the title of this. Okay. From the top. It was a lovely day, and a moth was fluttering through the park on a Saturday morning. A giant watermelon, I'm going to use this voice. A giant watermelon came in and began to, that's just a silly voice. What is the watermelon? Hey, Jim, any ideas? Human intelligence. What's this giant watermelon have in mind?
Maybe the giant watermelon sits on that bench over there. And the moth was going to sit there, but now the moth doesn't have a place to sit because the watermelon's there.
Totally the problem. The moth was going to float. Okay, from the top. It was a lovely Saturday morning, and a moth was fluttering through the park. He wanted to sit on the bench, but a giant watermelon sat there, taking up the whole spot. No! How do we solve this problem? The moth simply wants to sit down at the park, but the giant watermelon. Boom, boom, boom. That could be the sound effect. Bum, bum, bum. How do we solve this? I'm going to think about this for a moment. You think about it too. Let's work on this together. Oh, a kitten. Kitten is going to solve the problem. Meow. Let me think this through. The kitten's going to... Okay. A moth fluttered through the park on a Saturday morning. It wanted to sit on the bench, but a giant watermelon took up the whole spot. Fortunately, a kitten walked by, picked up it said to the watermelon, "Could you make space for my friend Moth and I to all sit on the park bench together?" The kitty simply communicated and expressed that there was... Sometimes that's the solution. Just asking. Look at that! The watermelon then said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take up the whole bench." Thanks, kitty. I wonder if the moth, I bet the moral of the story here is the moth learned to just communicate. How do I put that in words? Jim, right? To communicate how it felt.
They were just, expressing how they were feeling. They just asked, right? Yeah. Simply ask.
That could be the solution to like every problem, and potentially. But the watermelon might have said, "I'm sorry, I need..." Right? Who knows where it could have gone, but we got it. Okay, we'll see later what's added to the Wimee board. Hey, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking this Wimee board, let's bring the Wimee board back up. That park, that is so fun, so delightful. I was thinking, it reminds me of the animation that we did of The park. Yeah. We've got this park animation. I think right now, let's do it. Let's roll the animation of when the zebra and the dog were at the park. I'll do the sound effect music. Do, 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 do.
Wimee sat down, looked around the room, and began to wonder.
He dreamed of a zebra and a dog getting dressed up for a party in the park.
Hey, I'm not sure if I should wear my bow tie or my regular tie.
I think they both look very nice.
Oh, thanks. I'm hoping there's going to be some music. I just love to dance.
Oh, yeah, and I think Grandma's coming, and she's bringing her potato salad.
Hey guys, I think it's time to go. Let's get moving.
That was so cool. Look at that. What if we add a zebra to the Wimage? Let's add a zebra. Z-E-B-R-A. Yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, we can put tiny hats on the, oh, there is the zebra right there. And let's give that zebra a tiny hat. Hat is spelled H-A-T. Oh, yeah, there it is. Make it tiny, 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 tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Look at that. And then we can get the dog and then the potato salad and Grandma party in the park. Be sure to subscribe and get notified for all our new videos.